Okay, so today we're going to solve some more log equations. Okay, so this is question 1. Okay, so let's move the 5 over to the other side. Okay, or rather, we are adding 5 to both sides of the equation. Okay, so this is equals to 5. And apply the rule. Okay, so what rule are we talking about? Log b base a equals to c, right? So if you remember, we actually used this rule in some of the previous videos. B is equals to a to the power of c. Okay, so ln is log base e. Okay, so if you relate to this rule, b is actually our x plus 1, and a is e, c is equals to 5. Okay, so x plus 1 is e to the power of 5. Okay, so subtract 1 both sides, you get x equals to e to the power of 5 minus 1. Okay, so that's our answer. So if you want to know the value, you can evaluate using your calculator. Okay, next question. 2 times lgx equals to pi minus 2. Okay, so take note, right? Pi minus 2 is a constant. Okay, so lg is actually by default base 10, right? Log base 10. So lgx is pi minus 2 divided by 2. Okay, and applying the same rule, x is 10 to the power of pi minus 2 over 2. Okay, so again, I'll leave the answer in exact form. You can find out the value if you want. Okay, let's go to question 3. E to the power of 2x equals to 5. Okay, so how do we solve for x, right? For this, or in such a situation? Okay, well, I can bring both sides to a logarithm, right? In this case, I think I would choose ln because this is e, right? So that would make things a lot easier for me. Okay, so I'm going to ln both sides, okay? So ln of e to the power of 2x is equals to ln of 5, right? So whatever I do to the left-hand side, I do the same to the right-hand side. Okay, now I'm going to apply another rule. Okay, so I'll use another color for that. So this time, this rule is, or rather this rule states that, okay, log b to the power of c base a is equal to c times log b base a. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm going to do here. Okay, so this is log base e, right? So I'm going to bring down the 2x. So this becomes 2x times log e base e. So I intentionally wrote it as e base e, right? For a reason, and you will know soon. Okay, and this is still ln 5. Okay, so what is log e base e? Okay, so there is another special kind of like rule, okay, that says that log a base a, that means these two are the same. This is equal to 1. Okay, which kind of makes sense, right? Because a is a to the power of 1. Okay, so therefore, log e base e is also equals to 1. Okay, so this is 2x times 1, which is 2x equals to ln 5. Okay, x is equals to ln 5 divided by 2. All right. Okay, let's move on to the last question. Question 4. Okay, so question 4 is a bit lengthy. Maybe I should give a bit more space for that. Okay, let me write it. Let me write it down here. Okay, so question 4. LG, oh sorry, not LG, log base 9 31 plus log base x 16 is equal to log base 3 27 to the power of half. Okay. Okay, so what is 27 to the power of half? Okay, so first of all, 27 is 3 to the power of 3, right? So this is 3 to the power of 1.5, right? If you think about it. Okay. So let me write it down first. Let's do it step by step. Okay, so don't be afraid of the base x. I'm going to simplify that soon enough. Okay, so 27 to the power of half. Maybe I'll write it here. 27 to the power of half is 3 to the power of 3 to the power of half, right? Which is 3 to the power of 3 over 2, right? Which is 1.5. Okay, so this is log 3 to the power of 1.5. Okay, so well, I can apply this rule. Wait, let me see. Is it correct? No, I think it's this rule, right? So if I apply this rule, okay, so I'm going to apply this rule now. This would be simplified to 1.5 times log 3 base 3. And, log 3 base 3 is equals to 1, right, from here. Okay, so I hope you remember that. Okay, so this is log is getting a bit squeezy. 31 plus log base x 16. All right, so this is equal to 1.5. Okay, I'm going to make some space here for me to continue. All right, so how do we continue that? Okay, so using the first rule here, okay, so this is the rule that we talk about in the beginning. Right, 31 plus log 16 base x is equals to 9 to the power of 1.5, right? So 9 to the power of 1.5 is equals to 3 to the power of 3, right? Okay, so 3 to the power of 3 is 27. All right, so this is 27. And log 16 base x is 27 minus 31, which is -4. Then applying the rule again, 16 is equals to x to the power of -4. Okay, so what is 16? Okay, so x to the power of -4. And well, I mean, I can apply law on both sides to solve for x, but let's see whether we can do some kind of comparison. X to the power of -4 is x to the power of -1 to the power of 4. Right, and then 16 is 2 to the power of 4. Right, so by comparison, x to the power of -1 is equals to 2, and x has to be equals to half. Okay, so that is our answer. Okay, I hope you find this video helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.